I just installed this yesterday and I wanted to do a little bit of a walkthrough because as I looked on YouTube to find some points of reference, I didn't see anything much about water softeners and the installation thereof, so I wanted to make this little video. This is a pretty simple thing to do. I got this water softener from a friend, and generally by your water heater, wherever your water heater is located, the builders usually put in preparation to receive a water softener, these pipes here. Before I piped it in, this used to be just a U shape. This was a U, so this is the main water into my house, and they conveniently plumbed it out of the wall so you can hook into it for this water softener. And so what I did is I shut off my main valve out in the front of my house. I shut off the main valve, and then I went ahead and cut right here with a hacksaw, and then I opened up my valve a little bit because I needed to see where my water was coming from, if it was coming from this side or this side, and conveniently it was this side, which works well because it goes right into the end of the water softener here. So once I cut this pipe, I spent about $30 at Lowe's for all the copper fittings and for the copper pipe. I bought this coupler and about 5 different elbows, and I just bought I think a 5-foot piece of copper pipe, and that did everything. And I just sweat all these fittings right here. But then when I came into the water softener itself, I was concerned about sweating near the in and the out of the water softener, because this gets extremely hot when you heat up the copper, and I didn't want that to mess up this water softener inlet at all. And so when I was at Lowe's, I actually saw these fittings that are called Gator Bite, G-A-T-O-R-B-I-T-E, Gator Bite fittings, and they're actually designed to take anything, not only copper, but they can take PVC and CPVC as well. And so what I did was I put some Teflon tape here because it's a water fitting. So I went ahead and screwed in this male adapter into the water softener first, and I plumbed everything up to here to my stems, and I just took the water softener and I literally just pushed it right onto these, and they lock in place. And it was super simple, and it was worth the money. Each one of these cost about $5 a piece, so I only spent about $1 a piece for these different copper fittings. But when I got here, I spent about $5 a piece just for these two fittings, but I think it was definitely worth it. I didn't have to sweat. It took literally 2 seconds just to push it in nice and tight, and it locked into place. Then I went back out to the main valve. I opened it just slightly to make sure that there weren't any leaks in the sweats, and then upon seeing that there weren't any leaks, I went ahead and opened the valve full blast, and that seemed to do the trick. I just bled the lines. I went inside my house and I turned on all the faucets, made sure the water was working just fine, and it was. So that's it. I hope my video will help those who are looking for an easy installation of your water softeners.